Okay, so I'm going to direct myself at both cameras, so I'll probably look squint-eyed on YouTube, but there you go. So let's just keep our shoulders down and nice wide position, and we'll just take it into a really slow and low squat. And 2, and we'll just do a few weights today as well, just for that bone density. Now we're all knocking on a bit. And for 8, 7, we're in for a heat wave, apparently, this weekend. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then just come back together. We'll take it into that Morecambe and Y. So again, try not to let your shoulder height forward. So try and take it as far to the other side of the butt cheek as you can. And then lift up. And 2, and 3, and 4, 8 more, 8, 7, 6, 5, morning Alex, 4, we're going to just side hug, 3, 2, and 1, and we're going to keep with the calf raise, but we're just going to do some little, so hold shoulders, and try and get your elbows together, and then if you want to come up you can, or you can just keep down. I might keep down so I've got down next. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Alex has got A-levels going on in her house as well, so we just started exams. And then just take it into, she says, into that tree pose. So just going to hold and just find a little spot in the wood or straight ahead. Take yourself to your favourite beach. Draw the belly in. Take it up. Ooh. 5 more. 4. 3, 2, last one. Just hold, shoulders down. Just see if you can just take a little rotation, not easy. Back to centre. The other way. Good, and hold. And then take that foot in front. And again, hips backwards, weight forward into that lovely deep hamstring stretch. Letting the head just hang towards the floor. Angela, I think your mic's on, hun. Take a breath in. It's alright. I'm always frightened to listen and hear someone's domestic going on. And then just gently up. We were talking about Zoom last night when we were out, saying, can you remember that judge who couldn't get his, he had a cat face?
That happened to me.
Did it?
Yeah.
Oh no.
And I put whiskers on.
And then the other side.
And then I had a webinar, and put whiskers on.
And then hold. And that reporter, that news reporter, did you ever see that when his kids were running in the background? He was like mortified, and then the mum came in, oh God. And then take a breath in. And out. 5 more. Are you doing a retreat? Yeah, done my retreat. Yeah, I've been back about 3 weeks now, but really good. Yeah, very tiring. I think I don't think I quite realised how kind of much work it was. 12 classes and 11 massages in about 48 hours. So it was a bit like, I looked about 110 when I got home. And then hold. Lost my voice. But no, it was lovely, babe. So we've got one in October.
Oh, is that your next one?
Yeah. That's what we're going to book, do about 4 next year, I think.
Is it fully booked the October one?
I'll let you know for next year though. And then in, that chin to chest, gently down. Just letting the head just gently go to the floor. Taking a breath in through the nose, out through the mouth. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Last one, breath in, and softly up. Oh, lovely. Well done. We're just going to take 1 foot forward. We're just going to mobilise through the hips. So we're just going to take some little circles, straighten the leg. For 2, for 3, for 4, the other way. 4, 3, 2, 1. And then the hip and the shoulder. For 3, 2, just in preparation for kind of weights really. And then 4 the other way. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Yeah, Vicky Foster came on my retreat. I wrote it the last night.
Who won?
So there was just hit first, guys. Joe Rothwell came. Joe's coming in October as well. Vicky Foster, I'm trying to think who else. Do you know Fiona Blamire is? Fiona came with Vic. I don't know if you know anyone else there. In October, it's like literally all my friends. So it'll be weird doing it when people we don't know, but yeah, in some ways it'll be a bit more controlled probably. The last night went a bit, not quite retreat, a bit Pete Tong with all the wine. And relax, and then take it into a really nice wide stance, and then just pull your scapulas together, so the shoulder blades pull together, creating a stretch in the chest, chin to chest. Then take the hips backwards and gently down, taking your arms up towards the ceiling, head towards the floor. Don't worry about coming down too low, just come to your own range. Bring the hands back down to the sacrum area and then onto the floor. And then just take some nice little rocks forward and back. So don't take the foot away, but just feel how it changes the stretch when you take the weight into the heel and then when you take it into the ball of the foot. And then walk both hands to one foot. Take the head towards the knee. Take a beautiful breath in. And out. In. And out. Last one, breath in. And then to the other side. Again, in through the nose. Out through the mouth. In through the nose. Out through the mouth. Last one, big inhale. Big out breath. Then walk the hands to the middle and then start bringing the feet in towards the hands. And then just gently soften the knees and softly up we come. Beautiful. Well done. So grab hold of your weight. So me and Lou have got quite heavy ones, but do you want to slightly small? You're alright, I think.
Do you reckon?
Yeah. So, but you can start, obviously if you're watching on YouTube later, guys, if you're not used to weights, you want to just start with something like a 1 kilo and build up. So, just take your feet to first position, rib cage down, draw the belly in, keep your ribs where they are, and we're just going to go into dumb-waiter. So just out, try when you come out not to push out like this and move the back, so keep the back nice and still. And 4, 8 more, 8, 7, 6, I might have to open the windows, I think bad, don't you? It's getting a bit, I think down in London it's like 30 degrees this weekend. Yeah, of course, baby. 3, thanks darling. 2, touch it, and 1. massage. What happens with rotator cuff? Honestly, you need to get really into the scap. Yeah. The muscles get super tight, like all the rotator cuff muscles that insert into the scapular area. Yeah. I was massaging this lovely guy this week called Rupert. He spoke very nice. I felt like I had to really cross my T's and dot my I's when I was chatting to him. But he was a golfer. He's up here from Hampshire on a golf tournament. So I massaged him on Tuesday and he came back on Thursday. He's like, I like it very firm. So he's fine with his shoulders and I got into his legs and he's like, good God. So you said you wanted it firm. It's like, on Thursday, can I have just a more superficial, lighter one? I said, yeah. And 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done. And then just into bicep. If you want to come up on the balls, you can with the feet. Again, I'm not good, guys, just because I've just stretched my legs out and I realised how tight they were. And 3, 2, 1, actually 1 on this side to make it even. And then just come down into like a second sort of quite a low position. So this is a bit more barry, but it's really good for strength. So draw the belly in. As you raise the right heel, raise the bicep as well. And 2, and 3, and 4, 4, 3, 2, 1, 8 more. 8, there's 7, there's 6, 5. Oh yeah, gosh, she's year 11. She's got prom, hasn't she, honey? 1 more set of 8. 8. I've got to go Jude's got to go get his trousers altered tomorrow. I've got him like a beige suit from All Saints. It's really nice, but it's too big on his waist. He's like so slim.
When is it?
Saturday 24th, is it, June? 2 more. 1, well done. And then come straight into like that lunge. Take the weight, so always with tricep, guys, try and keep the weight around. You're only bringing it back to here, the side of the body, not in front. So take your arm as high as you can, shoulders down, and then just bend, and then straighten, nice and slow. I had all his hair cut off, Jude, you know, like buzz cut. Proper buzz cut, I nearly died. But it's grown about, it's had 2 or 3 weeks now. I've got used to it. It looks a bit like Brad Pitt from Fight Club, you know. It looks lovely with this suit on, but I'm like, oh, you're beautiful, girl.
Why is he doing that?
I don't know. His girlfriend likes whoever she likes, some actor, and I think it was partly that. I didn't like it when I first had it done, it was too short.
How many friends will be good?
I know, I said that. But actually, people are like, it does suit him.
He's probably gorgeous.
Do you know, it shows it was getting too long.
Yeah.
You know, as in, you couldn't see his face because he had a big floppy fringe, but I think it'll look better in maybe about a month, it'll look quite cool.
Yeah.
So, yeah. But yeah, he said he was getting it done. I thought he was joking. I came home, I was like, oh. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done, lovelies. Let's just take it down. It's not fast, so we don't have to do any more. So just take one foot in front of the other. Reach the hand up high. Take the other hand on the wrist. Really push out. So really lovely stretch this. If you stop doing this stretch, it gets super tight in like the QL muscles, which are really uncomfortable. Yeah, send me a picture when I'll send you one of Jude, you send me one of Hannah when she goes to prom. Yeah, so his girlfriend's got like a white dress, but she said I might buy, he's wearing a pale blue silk tie, Jude, with his suit. She said I might get a pale blue dress to match Jude's suit. They're very cute. And then again, breath in. said to him, I hope you get a lovely sunny day because you'll look a bit of in a beige suit if it's pouring down.
Fingers crossed.
You'll have to have a navy blue one as a bit of a second choice. Gently round, just take a couple of big circles. Oh, can you hear it crunching, can you? And then just take one arm out in front, pull it in, across the body. And then the hand that's at the top, take it behind the body. Take the other hand on the head and just have a little, don't yank it, but you do want to stretch the neck out as well after weights. Beautiful, well done. Back to centre position and just switch legs. No reason really, just to remind you which one to do, and then just pull it in. And then across. So yeah, if you've never been to an Great Bar in Meanwood, have you ever been? It's what used to be the Hungry Bear.
Yeah, I've been to the Hungry Bear, yeah.
So it's now obviously run by this guy, a couple of guys, and the Dijon boys there from, I think they're from the Philippines. So they just do like small plates, really lovely cocktails, but the food is exquisite. It's really, really tasty. Yeah, lovely. And fabulous, thank you guys. So let's come down onto the floor today. Hopefully Joanne's got a really, Joan Pella has been doing it for years. She's had a really bad knee injury, so I said I'd do a bit more floor work for her to catch up on. So just come straight into, so obviously if you have got knee issues, sometimes bridge can feel a little bit difficult because of the patella tendons sort of really stretching out. So you might just want to go up onto, when you go into bridge, you might just want to go to the kind of last rib and not come all the way up. But in a bridge position, you want to take your arms down by your side and really feel that the shoulder blades are anchored down into the mat. Chin towards the chest, real length through the collarbones. Walk the feet backwards a little bit so the shins are directly underneath the knees. Take a lovely breath in through the nose. And then imagine those drinks on the tummy, them imaginary drinks. You're going to tip them into the belly button as you send your lower back into the mat, and then slowly start bringing your spine away, bone by bone. So lifting the spine slowly, and really think about the hips coming high, not the shoulders, so you're just on your shoulder blades, you're not on the neck. The hips are high, and really push your knees forward. So you're shortening the back of the legs, working the bum, working the hamstrings and lengthening through that psoas hip flexor muscle. Just take a lovely breath in through the nose. Close your eyes and slowly, bone by bone, start restacking that spine back down. Really lengthening all the way. So imagine that your spine's imagine you've got a really bony spine and you're making an imprint of it in the sand. Back to neutral. Let's close our eyes. Let's take a breath in again. Gently roll the lower back into the mat and start lifting again, slowly. So bridge has got multiple benefits. So obviously the main benefit is that mobility and health of the spine, so really giving some lubrication for the joints. And again at the top, take a lovely breath in and slowly down. And again obviously strengthening the whole of the legs. If you want to continue, and sometimes I do just want to continue with mobility bridge, if you want to, then please feel free to do so. If not, on this next one, we're going to bring it up into bridge and we're going to try and go for a bit more hip stability. So in your bridge position, the hips are nice and level. So imagine like that ski slope. And you're going to tuck the tailbone, draw the belly in, and without dropping the right hip bone at all, you might need to squeeze the glutes a bit. Lift your left leg to tabletop. Hold that position. Just hold. So you're strengthening the supporting leg. And then slowly take it back down with control. There should be no movement. Push that foot into the mat, draw the tummy in, bring the other leg up. Hold and lower. If you want to challenge yourself a bit more, you can try and take your arms up to ceiling, tuck the tailbone, shoulder blades on the mat, and see if you can raise without the strength or the support of your arms. And then lower back down. Again, other side. And lower. And again. Much harder, the spine wants to drop a little bit, so try and keep that lift with the other side. And lower. Take your arms down. Take a beautiful breath in. And slowly lower. Take your arms out to capital T. We'll come into more bridge in a bit, but we're just going to literally pull our knees together, inner thighs touching. Just take the knees to the right, head to the left. Take a belly breath, so a big breath in as you let the belly rise. Out breath, draw the tummy back in, back to centre, the other direction. Back in, back to centre. Let's just do a little bit of abdominal work. So just walk your feet a little bit away from where they were in bridge. So you are in neutral spine. So neutral spine, obviously pubic bone, belly button is level. So you're not squishing the lower back into the mat, but you're not tipping the drinks forward. And then just take your hands underneath your head. Interlink your fingers, thumbs into the nape of the neck, chin towards the chest, elbows out wide. Really feel that little gap underneath the lumbar spine, that lower spine area. I always imagine that there's running water again that's going through it, or there's a little grave that I don't want to squash when I come up. So just lift up, so lift for 1, lift for 2, and lift for 3. You want to really try and come onto the base of the shoulder blades, and then just drop down a bit. So it's more of a pulse. Lift, lower. It's a very small move. Lift, but if you are in neutral and you're not coming in and out of imprint, release with the back, you should feel everything tightening. And again for 8, lower. For 7, lower. 6. 5, low, make sure the elbows aren't crept in, mine sometimes do. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done, gently down. Continue with that, either with a straight leg or with the bent one, or you can roll it with me. So some people love roll up, some people don't. So just choose. If you don't like it, then come back to the one we've just done. Rib cage down, little gap in the lumbar spine, and lift high and lower to about there. Otherwise, we're going to take a big breath in. Chin towards the chest, arms come up, ribs go down towards the hips, and you roll forward and hopefully get up. And then lift. And then again, always keep the tummy tight, draw the belly in, C curve with the spine. I'll progress this one as well if you want in a bit. Chin to chest, forward. So usually after bridge, roll up feels a little bit easier because you've mobilised through the spine. If you want to take it a bit more into core, You can, as you come into roll up, rib cage down, lower back towards the mat, and then you can lift that one leg and then slowly lower it. I don't bring my head completely down in this one, I just keep my chin towards my chest and just come onto the tip of my shoulder blades. Or just keep lifting, or just keep doing roll up. We've got 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Well done. Take your arms out to capital T. Bring your legs back together. Lock one knee over the other one, nice and tight. And then take the top foot to the floor as you turn your head the other way into that nice spinal stretch. And again, just try and rest there. Take a lovely breath in as you let the belly rise. Out, breath, release. 2 more. Last one. Back to centre. And the other side. Oh, did you go to Greece then? No, you didn't.
No.
Because of exams.
Yeah.
Are you going in summer?
Yeah.
Nice. I wish we were going to Greece. Nicola, my friend's just got back from Croatia where we're going. Shit, it's extortionate.
Is it?
Yeah. I'm like, what do you mean, Nick? She's like, honestly, Joe, it's so expensive. And then pulling these into Cheshire, we couldn't like minimum like a steak in a restaurant like 40 quid. Cocktails like about between 12 and 15 quid.
Gosh, I didn't know that about Croatia.
Fish, everything. It's just, yeah, double what we were paying in Portugal. I was like, no. So I've already told the boys, we'll be going to the supermarket, guys, and packing some things up for lunch.
Oh.
A few beers on the beach.
Yeah.
It is what it is. And it's absolutely stunning. And she'd go back, but it was. She had got 4 sunbeds on the beach in Split. I think she said Split. I would guess how much they were for 4 sunbeds.
Oh, I don't even. Go on.
150.
No, I was going to say 40 quid.
150! I was like, what the hell? I'll be late. And the pebbly beaches. So I'll be packing some lilos.
You'll be like John last year in California.
Go on to one side.
He just had a fit every time he went anywhere because everything was so expensive.
God, I can't believe it. She had the super yachts everywhere, so when we left, you know, and you're like, we're probably the poorest people on this beach today. But it'll be what it will, won't it?
Yeah. Are all the boys going?
Yeah. Mason's in Thailand. Yeah. I've just texted him actually. I don't want to hassle him, but I'm like, oh, my mum said you were going to send some photographs from the mainland. She's panicking and he's pretty good at getting back. Anyway, just said we didn't have any service, Mum. We were in the national park.
Who's he with?
With their 10 friends. And then circle. Yeah. 6 of them flown out for 3 weeks, including Mace, and 3 of them were already there. No, 9 of them, sorry. Yeah.
Wow. Whereabouts?
It's gone all over. They went to Bangkok. We always have to talk through this, guys. You know, it makes the exercise much easier than the other way. Yeah, Bangkok for 3 nights. Then they went to Koh Samet. I think there were about 4 nights, 4 or 5 nights there. Then they went to Koh Samui, which is not enjoyed at all. There were nothing to do, and I was like, God, I loved it when I went. So it must have really changed.
Yeah.
They're not in great weather, and then Pulse, there's been a lot of rain, and then they've just on the way to Krabi this morning.
I've been to Krabi.
I've not been. I didn't do Krabi, and everyone says it's lovely.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping the weather picks up for them because they've not had good weather really. 5, 4, 3, 2. Well done. He's been there nearly 2 weeks now. He comes back next Saturday. I'd be rubbish if they moved abroad, honestly. I've really missed him. It's ridiculous. miss the mess though, that's for sure. And then just into clam, so just hips facing forward and out, back in and close. So try and keep them hips level. 2, 3. So we'll see a big difference. He said meals are about, he treated himself to a red snapper the other day, a big red snapper with chilli and stuff. He said it was gorgeous, £8.50. He said normally it's normally about £1.50 for a like pad thai or something.
Yeah.
And 5 more for 5, 4. But everything's got expensive, haven't they? Even over here, you know. 2 and 1. So if I come back skin and bone from 2 weeks in Croatia, you know it's because I haven't been able to eat. We were laughing, so like, we'll do a crowd fund for you, Joe. And then push the knee away. Just feel that lovely stretch. It's really still out there today, doesn't it? Do you know what I mean? Really tranquil. Lovely. And then just take that leg up. So just flex the foot and just do some little ins and outs. Little ins and outs. So just in. Keep that ankle nice and mobile and free of kind of fluid. And then circle it. Circle 2, 3, circle back. Good. And then just lengthen the underneath leg and just gently bring that leg over. Again, just into that nice supine spine. Take a lovely breath in. And then back to centre position, and then just gently come over to do the other side, guys. So again, when you're doing any kind of side leg, so the original one is where the hips, the knees and the ankles are stacked, lifting up that bottom waist, but sometimes that makes people a bit rocky, so you can always bend that bottom knee. But you're really wanting to create the length between the bottom hand and the top leg. And we're just lifting and lowering. Going somewhere else as well, Lou, did you say? You're going to Greece and going to
Going
Greece?
to Crete as well. Because that's where we normally go in May.
Yeah. So you're doing Crete and then you're going to another Greek island?
So we're doing a Greek cruise.
Ah,
And we
nice.
come home, then we go to Crete.
Oh, lovely. I think we'll do Greece again next year.
I love Greece.
Yeah, I do.
It's very laid back.
It's so nice. And then hold on, I love the Greek food as well.
Yes.
I could like literally have feta salad every day, do you know what I mean?
Didn't you go to Portugal?
We went to Portugal, yeah, flew into Faro, had 2 nights in Faro and then 3 nights in a place called Tavira, really beautiful, lovely beaches, yeah. And then the other way, and so reasonable.
Really?
Oh, like we were paying like €4 for a glass of wine, like €1.50 for a coffee, yeah. And then just gently come in. And the fish, we went to this, I mean, Alex is big, I think. Nicola goes quite a lot, and you get the little ferry over to a beach in Tavira. It's only like a 10-minute drive, and like the beach was, stunning, like a Caribbean beach. And like all these fish restaurants, I love fish. Like all you can eat fish for like €15. I mean, really, really lovely. So yeah, I think we'll definitely go back. I've never been to Portugal, first time I've ever been. And then here, and then and the people were really nice, and yeah, we just got great weather. Local was so lucky.
Yes, and I know most people that have been recently, it seems to be the place to go at the moment.
Yeah. Don't know why I've never been. It's weird. We booked to go.
Madeline can.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. we booked to go to Porto that Monday before, and we went on lockdown on the Saturday, so it got cancelled. But yeah. That's why I was surprised when Nick said that fish and that's so expensive in Croatia. I'm like, it's a coastal. Weird, isn't it? But I guess if the money's there, if there's yachts everywhere and they know that they can command a price, they're going to do it, aren't they? Oh, you can't take it with you, can you? Good job. 3, 2, oh, and 1. Well done. Come onto your back. Again, just stretch it out. So just push that knee away. Oh, I don't know if I've been doing my bum this week, but it's very tight. Lovely. And again, just grab. You can grab the back of the hamstrings just to do a little in and out of the ankle area. So in, out, in, out. And then circle, 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 circle back. Good, well done. And then just come back into doing a little bit more bridge. So we're just going to bring the feet a little bit closer again to our bottom, shins underneath the knees, length through the front of the chest. Take a breath in through the nose and just gently roll into that imprint position. And then let's do the, if we can, again, if you just want to roll up and down, you can, or you can try the original kind of shoulder bridge. So we're just going to push our right foot in and we're going to lift our left leg and take it nice and high and straight. Yeah. And then we're just going to bring it in down line with the knee and then bring it back up again for 6, for 5. So you might need to really tighten the tummy and squeeze the glutes to feel that stability. 4, 5, 6, soften the knee, bring it back down, push in, lift the other side, take it up, and again for 6, 5, I click in this, 4, 3, 2, 1, soften, take it down, take a lovely breath in through the nose, slowly again down towards the mat, all the way bone by bone, and then gently back up again, one more time, rolling into imprint, moving the spine away. Just make sure your shoulders haven't crept up. So again, tuck the tailbone, push the right foot in again, lift the left leg nice and straight, flex the foot, bring it down in line with the knee without dropping the hips for 2, for 3, for 4, 5, 6, soften, bring the foot down, switch sides, take it up, and again 6, 4, 3, 2, 1, down again, breath in, and slowly lower, bone by bone. Well done, and then we're just going to literally take our feet a little bit away and then lift into tabletop with both feet, so you're in neutral spine, chin to chest, draw the tummy in, and just take it into single leg stretch work. So one leg goes out, and again think about that imaginary grape underneath the lower back or running water, and try not to squash the grape when you bring the leg back in, and let it roll away as you bring the leg back out. So keeping nice neutral spine the whole way. Oops. Doors breaking. Oh. It must be quite windy, it don't look it. Yeah. A little bit breezy now. If you want to increase this, you can go to original single leg stretch work where you lift up onto the shoulder blades, bring the right leg in towards you, take the right hand towards the outside of the right calf and the left hand to the inner knee, chin to chest, and you just switch like that. Or you can try and take the hand towards the inner ankle. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6. Oh, it's coming lovely now, isn't it? Out there. 4, I'm working on there now. 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Bring knees in. Has Hannah got on class today?
Has she got exams?
Yeah. Has she? Do you have to go then?
No, so I've just got cramp.
Oh, have you? Where in your
In my,
in your car?
yeah. I don't normally get it in the car. I wore really high heels though yesterday.
Oh, did you?
That's one,
Yeah, so your foot will have been in plantar all day, yeah.
So I had really bad cramp last night in my feet.
Oh.
Too old for heels now, though.
No, it's awful, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's so nice that you can go out in, like, I went out in a nice dress last night, but I just had flats on. And then, so just flex your foot, babe, just to stretch out that calf again, yeah.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, just hold. Yeah, my feet are crippled if I ever wear heels. It's rare that I do these days, but I like to sometimes though. It's nice, isn't it? You feel like really nice.
I really feel it in my hips as well.
Yeah. Yeah. And then the other side. So again, just flex. Let's do a little bit of hip work actually then, just to stretch out the hips. So a nice one for hips is obviously just taking it into butterfly stretch. So you can just take the soles of the feet together and just let the knees come out wide. So a little bit more kind of for the groin and the thigh area. You can just butterfly them up and down. I saw Anne at school the other week. That was nice.
Oh,
She looks really well.
Yeah, she is. What were you doing at school?
We were doing like the future of our children, you know, year 10 kind of moving forward, whether they're doing A-levels or
At Cardi's.
tertiary. Yeah. They're very good, you know. I've been really impressed with them.
Yeah, I think Anne has as well, actually.
Yeah. And then take both feet either side of the mat and then just gently take the knees, one knee down and then the other. Like they've got exams starting in a few weeks, you know, year 10. And like we're talking you through all the revision strategies, and I can't ever remember doing that at Fisher's, you know. I mean, maybe they did, but
They did that. To be fair, they did
Did
do that. Yeah, with Hannah, they have done that. But in everything else, they've been crap,
Yeah.
frankly.
Yeah. So the idea when you're doing this is really you want to try, if you can, and get the knee to the ground. And you might find on one side you do, the other one you don't. But just try and do these daily, they're just really nice for the hip mobility. And then just gently lengthen your left leg. So make your left leg nice and straight, but kind of almost have a point of the foot. So heel down, and then just bring the other shin into chest. Just stretching the back on that lower right leg. And the other side. Although Finn did have an after detention yesterday. I said, what for again? That's twice this term. Oh, late to class. I'm like, why are you late to class? Martin's like, why do you think?
Why is he late to class? Talking?
Yeah, I think so. I said, only like a minute late. I said, I don't care. And then come over onto your front and just take a really lovely cow pose. Take a breath in. And then round. And in. And round. One more. And round. then take the other hand and thread it across the floor and turn your gaze up to ceiling in to thread the needle. Take a breath in and out. In and out. Last one. Back to centre. The other side. And again, really stretch. Take a breath in. And back to centre, and then just come to go on your knees. So this is, people feel this in different ways. So it's supposed to be a QL stretch for here, which is where I feel it. But a lot of people feel it in their inner thigh. And you're just going to take one hand and really kind of start bringing it down. And then reach over. For some reason my this leg's shaking today, I don't know why. And then the other side, so again just reach, and you're just going to reach over. And then back to centre, and then come back, and you can either go into a full minute shell stretch, or you can just try and do a 30-second plank with moi. So if you are doing plank, you can do it on your forearms as well if the shoulders are not feeling it today. So just hold, or you can obviously bring it down onto the knees and just draw the tummy in. And just hold that stretch. So which Greek islands you cruising around, baby?
I think we stop at Mykonos and Santorini.
Nice.
We start off in Rome.
In where?
We start
Rome?
off at Rome, yeah.
Oh, wow.
So, start off in Rome and then, yeah, we head off from there.
Who's it with?
Royal Caribbean.
Oh, lovely. Oh, I'd love to do that. Is it a fortnight one or?
So it's 10 days.
Yeah. Fab.
And then we're home for like 2 nights, quickly repack, and then we're off again.
Oh, lovely. And then just gently come back into a shell stretch if you're not already there. Have you cruised before?
No.
Oh,
We're going with some friends who fancied it. John really fancied it. They really
Martin really fancies it. I've done it, but yeah, Martin was
There's loads to do for the
it'd be
kids.
brilliant. It'd be
There's
absolutely
loads of
brilliant.
like
Yeah,
water
the
slides.
kids will love it.
You can do surfing and stuff
Yeah.
like this. It's weird.
Yeah, it'd be amazing.
I think drinks are expensive though.
Can't you get the? When we did it, we got the drinks
So
package.
that's what we're just waiting.
They often. I mean,
Yeah.
you're not going to drink loads, obviously, because you don't want to feel, rough and that.
Yeah.
But you do kind of. It's nice to have a few cocktails on board.
Yeah.
It's nice to have wine with your meal. It definitely worked out better for us.
Yeah, that's what we're just sorting out at the moment.
Yeah. And just take both heels down. And gently back. At least you've all paid up front, have you? Do you know what I mean? You know, all your meals are in and everything. Sometimes it sounds expensive cruising, but when you work out, when you're eating out every night. Thank you, my lovely pupil. What's in this?